Okay, here's 7.4.3 practice. Two problems. Number one, in the figure, let BC equal DE. Will the measure of arc DB and the measure of arc CE be equal? And why or why not? And then number two, the circles on the left have congruent chords of length 2. Do you think the arcs are congruent? And secondly, the circles on the right have congruent arcs of measure 40. Do you think the chords are the same length? Okay, pause. Okay, here's some solutions. In the figure, so the answer is yes. Well, the arcs will be congruent. And the best way to explain that is that if the chords are the same, right? So if these chords are exactly the same, we know that these arcs, right, that they intercept will be the same, right? And so ultimately we've got BC equaling DE. And if we subtract DC from both sides, right, using this arc addition postulate, then the result will end up being dB, right? Arc is equal to arc CE. On the second one, circles on the left have congruent chords of length 2. The answer is the arcs are not congruent because in this problem, circle F and circle G are not the same size, so it fails to be congruent circles. And so what this is doing here is kind of showing nicely that this arc here will be, let's see, it looks like 39 degrees, whereas over here it's more like 61 degrees, even though the chords are exactly the same. They're in different circles. On the right, the answer is also no, that if we have two 40-degree arcs, will the lengths of those chords be the same? They don't look the same, and let's be clear that if I measure them, oops, I don't think I was going to do that. Let's see. Undo that. See if I can get rid of those for a second. And the lengths of these two things will not be the same. And all I'm going to do here is simply show that from here to here is not the same thing as here to here. Right, they're too short. Even though they both have 40-degree arcs, they are not part of congruent or the same circle.